Hey everybody, what is up? Fourth Seraph here, and today I'm going to be talking about the possibility of a Call of Duty Battle Royale mode and what that would look like and if it would really work. So the rumor has been circulating now for a little bit, and I believe it is confirmed, maybe, that Call of Duty Online is getting its own Battle Royale mode. If you don't know what that is, that's like a Chinese, or it might be all of Asia version of Call of Duty. It's like all of the Call of Duties combined. It's got a lot of cool stuff. I don't know why we don't get it here, because it actually seems super awesome, and it seems like they always get a ton of cool stuff in that. But it seems like they are getting a Battle Royale mode, and so with the popularity of it, and we know Activision is all about the money, it would be unsurprising if a Battle Royale mode came out in Call of Duty World War II. However, in my opinion, I don't know how this would work. Now, I am all for more Battle Royale games. It's, I think, an awesome game mode, and so everyone just go ahead and shoot your shot, and it might suck, it might not, but who knows? Some of them might actually be good, hopefully. And Call of Duty, I think, does have a decent chance, but there would have to be some significant changes made to the format, and there already have been some changes, especially in customization and create a class options for Call of Duty World War II, and I think a lot of this would have to be undone, which would seem kind of counterproductive to what Call of Duty World War II is trying to be, where it is a little bit more class-based. The problem with Call of Duty and the Battle Royale mode is that it really works well, especially in PUBG, to have something like the attachments and things that actually do something significant. Now, I know Fortnite, the other very successful one, doesn't have any type of attachments, and it just has the better guns, which is more of a system that Call of Duty could implement. But the problem is that Call of Duty has a much faster time to kill than Fortnite does. Because Fortnite, you can't really ADS, the guns don't shoot as fast, there's just not as quick of a time to kill as there is in Call of Duty. So having an increased weapon wouldn't really help that much, or it would just be really, really hard to balance because it would just be maybe too overpowered. Because in Fortnite, if you are fighting someone with the legendary scar and you just have your regular old assault rifle, if you are better, you can still win. It gives you an advantage, but it's not overpowered, but it still does something, and I just don't know if Call of Duty's create a class system is set up for that. The other big problem I see is that I think Call of Duty World War II may have some of the worst maps ever in a Call of Duty game. Not only do they seem unable to create a necessary amount of maps, 9 at launch, the new DLC coming out, DLC 1, or maybe it already came out, I don't really know, I'm not gonna buy it, because it's hardly any maps, and one of them are a remake from Infinite Warfare, the last game to come out, which should be a video all of its own, because that is the most ridiculous and stupid thing I have ever heard. But they just don't seem to be able to really make maps very well. It seems to be quite a bit of a struggle for them, and I don't know if they could really balance it in a way. Another big problem I see with it is that all Battle Royale games that are popular right now use projectile weapons. And what this allows for is much more fair and much more difficult long-range combat. Hitting people at a range is really not super difficult in Call of Duty because everything is a hit scan, and there's not really bullet drop too much or things like that. I don't know if there actually is any in World War II. I know some games have had some, and some games don't. Call of Duty essentially is made to be a very user-friendly game. It is made to be a game where you can invite all your friends over, you can drink Mountain Dew, you can eat Doritos, and you can just have a good time shooting each other. It is not really made for Battle Royale game, which is a high test of skill. Essentially, even Fortnite, which I think is a much easier game than PUBG, that should be for another video too, probably, but in my opinion, it's a bit easier, especially on console where there's aim assist and things like that. It's still a test of skill. It's still really, there are many aspects to it that have a high learning curve, and PUBG especially has a high learning curve, even slightly more than Fortnite. And Call of Duty is made to have no learning curve. Anyone can pick it up, anyone can get some kills, anyone can have a good time, and I just don't know if they could make a skill-based enough game with enough depth to it and a good enough map to really make a Battle Royale mode work. But I would love to hear from you guys and hear what your opinion is. If you think it would work, let me know, or what things you think would be cool or uncool or whatever. I would just love to hear your guys' opinions. But anyways, guys, until next time, I will see you online.